got the camera a little bit, I got the camera on a mini tripod sitting on cardboard that's up at the nose of the tractor here I'm sitting on. Hopefully it doesn't fall off. There's crates, plastic crates it's basically sitting on. My disclaimer for this video, I'm not a doctor, I'm not trained in medicine in any way, shape, or form. In this video I talk about my health and Lyme disease, and and just life experiences. There the cardboard moved a little bit. Let me reposition the cardboard there. Okay, let's do this. Okay, you can probably hear some sound off that way. You can't see it. This old barn, there's mice running around. I can hear them. I can see them once in a while. But there's mice running around. And what most people would say the word is a ghost. What I would call an evil spirit. And a ghost, once in a while, will walk around in the upstairs. I've never seen it. I've heard it. It sounds just like a human making footsteps. This is an old pole barn built about 50 years ago. And when they used this property as a farm, long time ago, there was hay storage up above, and then where I am in here, there was cattle or a bull, or I don't know if they ever had a horse in there or not, but if I pray before I start working, I don't hear the ghosts walking around. But God and the angels have more power than Satan or any demons do. So I'm not really scared. It's a little bit unnerving, but anyway. But back to my disclaimer, I talk about my health, Lyme disease, stress, life experiences, and I have no training as a doctor, as a psychiatrist, in natural medicine, or any of that. So, if there's anything I say in this video that has you thinking about a way of treating Lyme disease or any other health problem, do your research, get the guidance of a doctor or someone trained in medicine before following anything that I talk about or suggest in this video. I have this 110 volt to 12 volt inverter that I plug into one of the trouble lights, and then this is one of these 12 volt transmitters where you use Bluetooth and you transmit an FM signal to a radio. So I was playing podcasts using these two. And then I started trying to charge my phone through one of these ports, and then my phone just started going all kinds of crazy. And I kept thinking, okay, some idiot is hacked into my phone, And I got mad, and I finally thought, well, maybe it's this charger, because the phone is pretty sensitive to voltage spikes. And then as soon as I unplugged from this charger, phone started acting fine again. So can't remember the last time I had a Lyme update. Darn, was it early 2020 or January, February, March? You darn animals, what the hell are you doing? There used to be raccoons that would get in and out of here years ago. They used to get under this door until I took some plywood and screwed it to the bottom so there was less of a gap, and then I added another hook to the bottom to pull the door in, because the raccoons used to get in here and then eat the cat food. Well, I think the last cats they had in here died off, I don't know, darn 12, 13, 14, 15 years ago, but the raccoons would eat the cat food, and then they would poop all over my lawn equipment. Well, not on everything, but you know, I had a gas-powered lawn sweeper way in the back, and the basket where the grass collects, they had a pile of poop that was about a 1.5 feet tall in there, and I don't know, I guess there's a chance the raccoons come in through one of the walls or something, but anyway. Oh, there you are. Yeah, there's a sheet of plywood there. I just saw a little mouse hopping along around there. Boy, it makes a lot of noise. I'm sorry. Hopefully you're entertained a little bit by the other subjects besides Lyme disease. Yep, my doctor started me on zithromycin again. That was 2019, August. Started taking it middle way through August 2019, and I was already starting to feel better, and the azithromycin helped me feel a lot better. After I'm on azithromycin for, I don't know, 2-3 weeks, 2-3-4 weeks, I can feel like there's nothing wrong with me most of the time, though I do still, I live with varying levels of depression. I've had depression all of my life, ups and downs. I've had severe depression, and I've had Lyme a long time. For the people who have not seen any of my videos, I live in Minnesota. I've been in this state all my life, and I got Lyme in the early 80s living in Rochester, Minnesota. It was somewhere around 82, 83, 84 I got it. I was the neighborhood kid mowing lawns. I came home one day and I had a bullseye rash right here on my right upper arm, and showed it to one of my brothers, and he says, oh, that's probably just a tick bite, it's nothing. Well, early 80s, very, very few people in the whole state even knew about Lyme disease, had even heard of Lyme disease. So, but I was finally diagnosed with Lyme disease in June of 2013. Sorry, I have trouble focusing. That's one of my big problems, I think, from Lyme, is I have trouble focusing. And I get distracted easily, I get rattled easily. And yeah, There's a few mosquitoes flying around in here. There goes a moth. And, but anyway, yeah, moth flying around. I really like these Enjoy Life gluten-free double chocolate cookies. Oh boy, they taste good, but I think I'm getting nausea from them. And of course, I shouldn't be having the sugar. I think my body or my immune system fought its way out of the latest Lyme flare-up. Oh, I'm thinking about June of 2020, and I started feeling better. If you've seen my other videos, I built this big shelf in the other barn here. I have on this old farm I store stuff on. I rent this section of one barn, and then I rent a section of another barn. Then I got stuff in a grain bin along with my mom's stuff in a grain bin. And my plan, well, I've had this plan for about 5 years to clear out of this section here. I got tires to recycle and sell, and snow blowers to save engines from and then sell, and anyway, but yep, I have trouble focusing. I think that's one of the signature parts of Lyme disease. I have trouble focusing. I get really irritated when I have a day in which I need something to need to finish a project, need to finish it fixing a tractor, need to finish fixing my truck, and someone has a project for me. And it's like, no, I can't do that project for you today. I need to fix my truck so I can deliver pizza tomorrow night. And I just get so irritated, but yeah. So, yep, I started feeling better. June, yeah, about June into July. I ran out of the azithromycin that I started on August of 2019. I ran out of that, I think, middle of June 2020. But I was feeling pretty good in July. And then since July, I've gone up and down a little bit. I could be feeling a lot worse than I feel now. I could be feeling a bit better. But, on the scale of my health, say if my health is in the last 6 years, mosquito, say rock bottom has been right down here, and the best I've felt has been up here. Right now, I'm probably up about right here, in that scale of how good I feel. Talked to my brother a couple weeks ago about just various things. I told him, at my job, I don't often get a break. I'm the driver that works 5 to close, so I'm working in 5 until 11:30, 12, 12:30. And there goes the moth again. There you go. How are you doing? And there's been a lot more nights that I haven't gotten a break versus nights that I did get a break so I could sit down and eat, because I bring food with me to work. I put it in the cooler so I can hopefully eat it. So the night after I talked to my brother, it was kind of a busy night. Oh, I think it just started to rain. And I think it was about 8 o'clock, and There was like 2 delivery tickets hanging up in the kitchen, but I don't think either of them were ready to go, and I just grabbed my food and sat down and ate. And the young man who is the night manager, about, I don't know, 3-4 nights a week, got really mad at me, and him and I started arguing to the point that the waitress told us both to quiet down and stop arguing. And then this young man, you hear that? That was the mouse, unless we got gophers in here too. But so the young man managing, he's 22 years old. I'm sure he sent a text message to the store manager, who probably, I'm guessing, sent him a text message back, calm down, don't get Boyd upset. He needs to take a break. He works there more than any other driver. And then so I talked to the manager the next day, and I am supposed to get a break. I think in Minnesota, if you're working 6.5, 7.5 hours, you're supposed to get a break, and the manager says, you should be getting two, I think he said 2 10-minute breaks. I don't remember. But all I need is 10 minutes to sit down and eat. So, since then, almost every night I've been getting that break and eating more food, and that's helping me feel better because I'm getting enough food in my body. Because besides the Lyme disease, I have leaky gut. Leaky gut is where your digestive system. Leaky gut is food intolerances, basically, and then malabsorption syndrome is where your digestive system doesn't absorb the nutrients well, and you need to eat more food. So every day I'm supposed to eat about 2 pounds, 4 ounces of this rice mix. There's another mouse. I can hear just hopping around over there. And there's another one in there. I just wonder what it's like when I'm not here. How many mice are running around in this place when I'm not here? Oh boy, just imagine if I had microphones spread around in here to pick up all the mice running around. I'm sure God, why did I say the word God? I'm sure you people watching this video can go on YouTube and start looking around and see plenty of videos of mice. But 18, almost 19 minutes, I've been just rambling on aimlessly. I know, each Lyme video I post, there's within a year it'll get, I don't know, 40, 50 to 90 views, which is nothing big. There's other people that study and can remember Lyme disease a lot better than I can, that you can get more information, more useful information than I give out. I think it was about 3 years ago, I posted 2 different videos about 2, 3, 4 months apart, showing the various different supplements my doctor had me on for Lyme. My doctor, he leans towards kind of Eastern medicine a little bit. He is a trained medical doctor. He started out as a regular medical doctor, but he has a lot of patients that have Lyme disease. He has his own independent practice. I think one of his ex-employees told me he's close to retiring. But I do not, in any of my videos, say his name or his website. He asked me not to do that because he knows I'm into talk radio, and I'm on the internet and Facebook and YouTube and all that. So, but anyway, but yeah. So when I'm out of a Lyme flare-up, I know I'm out of a Lyme flare-up when I can tolerate sugar. You know, anything with sugar in it, because sugar causes inflammation. I have had dairy out of my diet 2+ years now. You know, I have been lately, in the last, about 2.5 months, I've been having some chocolate bars now and then, but they're dairy-free chocolate bars. But I don't eat them every day. Sometimes the mice that I see in here, some of them have kind of the pointed nose. Looks almost like a traffic cone. Those are kind of cute. I've seen those go through here and they kind of hop along. But anyway. If any of you out in the that watch Lyme videos that know Carissa, Chad and Carissa, that have the Slice of Lyme video series here on YouTube. They posted their last video, I think it was December of 2019, and they had decided to just go in a different direction. I think Carissa was getting really sick from the mold living in her husband's mom's basement, and she had to go live with her friend in Kentucky. And I don't know if I'm assuming they're together. Hopefully Chad and Carissa are together. They looked like they were quite the couple, loving each other. But well, if anybody sees them on Facebook, say hi to them for me. But one person I'm friends with on Facebook says that they haven't posted on Facebook in 3-4 months or so. So I think maybe Carissa's going on a digital diet. Oh boy, I could just imagine what the shock and how different my life would be if I just turned my cell phone off for a month. But then there's 2 groups that I moderate on Facebook. One of them, gets 3-4 postings in a year. The other one gets traffic, a lot more regular traffic. It's not everyday traffic, but I sell stuff. This year I've picked up how many? I've picked up 2 snow blowers, I think, since May or June, out delivering pizza. And of course I'm going to sell them on Craigslist. So I do need my phone, and I do pick up things here and there that I fix and sell. But I'm doing a lot less of that. I used to part out riding mowers to make a little bit more extra money. I wasn't making much at all, to be honest. But I've had to take on less with the Lyme disease I have. But Yeah, I think it was August of, if you like animals and insects, August of 2019 one day. I was right here. It was daytime and this door was open. And I was building a front bumper on this tractor I'm sitting on. And a dragonfly came along and landed on my hand. And it stayed there for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And then it suddenly flew up towards this door, and it almost got a wasp. Dragonflies, they hunt mosquitoes, wasps. I don't know. Well, I'm guessing they probably hunt flies. It's a really cool insect. I really, really like dragonflies. But yeah, I'm still on the Byron White formula. Um, EB, that's the Epstein-Barr drops, because they found out that the Lyme virus migrates to the same organism that Epstein-Barr virus migrates to in your body, and 98% of the population out there has Epstein-Barr virus in their body. So they started treating Lyme disease by treating Epstein-Barr. And that's something, I think my doctor put me on that, I think about 2 years ago. I'm on a high quality CBD. I ran out of my Epstein-Barr drops about a week and a half ago. I need to go to my doctor's office and buy a new bottle. A bottle will last me about 5 weeks, but I need to go to my doctor. I need to get an appointment with my doctor. A half-hour appointment with my doctor is $250, and I've been working 5 nights a week now since what about spring of 2019 instead of 6 nights a week, so I'm making less money. Money has been tighter, but I need to go see my doctor again, and hopefully he'll write me another, 8 or 10 month prescription for azithromycin, because oh boy, the fall of, the second half of 2019 I got a lot more done. I mainly worked in this barn. I dismantled, I think, 4 riding mower projects. I still have 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 tractors to dismantle. Garden tractors. Then I got a tractor over here I got to take the engine out of that I was going to sell. And then there's a tractor behind the camera that I was going to fix up a few things on it and sell it. So, and then buy a new engine for this tractor. Oh, excuse me for burping. But I apologize for this video not being really focused. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But another thing I wanted to add to this video is you gotta stand up to people. Everybody has, they're a circle of people around them that they deal with on a regular basis. That circle includes, people at work, your neighbors, maybe your landlord if you are a renter, people you live with, family, friends, so that's what I call the circle of people I deal with. And there's been a few people in that circle that were just getting on me so hard that one of them was, the point is like, this person is just driving me nuts. I can't take these phone calls and these text messages. I just saw another mouse just running across the top of a gate. And I had to talk to one of this person's friends and saying, okay, such and such person has to cool it, or I'm going to block his phone numbers, his home number and his cell phone number, because I just can't take these angry, intense phone calls from him. I just, you know, at the end of the phone calls, I feel horrible, just beat up and depressed, and it's like, you know, I wish he would just stop calling me and not stop unloading me with all this anger and stuff. And so this other person I talked to, I'm guessing did talk to him, because he just calls me a lot often, and he isn't doing this angry unloading on me. And where we live, I live with my mom. We have this landlord from hell. He's literally just in the past. Sometimes in the past, he's been literally just a monster. But you know, we've lived in this same place for 23 years, and I think the first 4 years we lived there was about the worst, where he was bugging me almost every day for this or that or something. And one of my friends on Facebook, after I described it, told me, Boyd, he's trying to get you to leave. But I could just go on and on and on. There was about 7 years ago, one day I took trash out to the dumpster, and he was out plowing the snow. We had a fresh, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 inches of snow, and he was plowing the snow, and he tried to run me over, basically. His snowplow blade actually hit my left foot. I almost went face down in the snow. I really should have called the police on that asshole, but I didn't. My mom saw it happen, and she says, don't call the police, we'll get kicked out of here. And but anyway, he I think it was about 10 years ago, he fell off of a ladder and had a brain injury, and it's really slowed him down, and I think now he's about 80 years old or in his early 80s, and you know, I might talk to him once or twice a year, and he's mellowed out a bit, so I just don't have to deal with him. But you just can't let people push you around. You can't let people control you. You can't let people be a monster to you. You can't let people run your life. I mean, who are you if what are you if other people are just running your life? You know, you don't get to do what you want to do. I had in 2019, summer of 2019, within the span of, I don't know, a month or two people in this, you know, circle of people around me that I deal with sent me the same text message that was, just sell everything. And that really irritated me. I have had too much stuff. You know, I guess some people would call it hoarding. I just, you know, had lots of lawn equipment. I'd find free mowers while I was out delivering pizza, free riding mowers, free snow blowers, free lawnmower attachments. Some of them I just, you know, with a free sign, I loaded up in my little pickup truck, and within 6 hours I'd have an ad on Craigslist for sale, MTD snowblower, 2-stage, $200 firm. And there I go, you know, once it's sold, I just made $200 off of something I got for free. But yeah, a year ago, fall of 2019, not far from here, someone had laying by the edge of the road I think it was a 2 or 3 bag grass catcher attachment for a riding mower. Got it for free, and I had it on Craigslist within about 12 hours, and I got $150 for it. Free money. It's almost like walking along the road and there's $150 laying in the side of the road. But people, you know, some people just, they don't even want to deal with some stranger coming to their house. So they just put it out for free. Sometimes they have no idea how much it's worth. But, yep, I'm very unfocused in this video tonight. But, so, yeah, I got very irritated with those 2 people who told me, boy, just sell everything. I do have debts to pay off. I have about 10 months worth of payments left on my newest Ford Ranger. I own 3 of them. I'm going to sell 1 after I fix it up and pay down credit cards. And then there's 1 garden tractor here. You can't see through the phone. That I'm going to fix a few things on it, sell it, and then, you know, buy the engine for this other garden tractor. So I have 2 garden tractors that both have power steering on them. My arms hurt when I'm in a Lyme flare-up and I need a tractor with power steering on it. But anyway. Well, oh boy, I've been rambling on for 37 minutes. So if you've held on this long to watch through the end, you're doing pretty darn good. I'm sorry I don't have the headphones on. The phone battery wasn't charged up enough to last through a whole video, so I'm doing it without the Walmart headphones that have the little microphone on it. But I got to come back here today and work on this tractor. I got to fix the steering on it, and then there's, I don't know, can you see this? Wait, I don't think you can see this. I put new blades on the mower deck of my garden tractor, and I got to put grease on it in them, because I think the one spindle for the mower deck, I could smell burned grease when I took the bolt out, removing the old blades. But yeah, I apologize for this video just being very, very unfocused. But as soon as I hit the stop button, there's another video I'm going to record. It won't be too long. But yeah, there's this trouble light up here. See? Oh. And then that burns out really affects the way that the picture looks. But yeah, this is what I did last year. Last year I bought a bunch of these really cheap trouble lights at, I think I bought some of them at Walmart and others at Menards. And then I started hanging hooks around in the ceiling in here. Started hanging them around in various places because there was basically no working lighting system in here. And I am so glad that I did that last year. I probably spent between cords and these lights, I don't know if I spent like 60, 80, maybe $100, but it was well worth it. It is so much better to work in here with some good light that's working. But well, I'm hoping that you got something out of this video. I know a lot of people don't have 40 minutes spare time to watch someone ramble along about Lyme disease and various parts of life. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya. Bye.